Okay, folks, here's a quick review of the Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi figure that was produced by Hasbro as a part of the Star Wars Vintage Collection line of 3 3/4-inch action figures. Now, I recently got 2 of these figures, one of which I bought on Amazon.com for $10.96, and the other was a Christmas gift from my family. And the one I received from my family went into my mint-on-mint carded figure collection. Now, I remember seeing Obi-Wan Kenobi wearing an outfit similar to this one in the original Clone Wars microseries that aired on Cartoon Network back in 2004 and 2005, if I remember correctly. Now, I never saw this figure in retail stores in my area, and after doing a little research on it, it would seem that this version of Obi-Wan Kenobi was only available online in the United States. I can't say that I was entirely pleased about that, as I'm the type of consumer that prefers to physically see a product before actually buying it. So thankfully, I was able to find one reasonably priced online to open and review for everyone. The articulation joints on the figure, they all move pretty well right out of packaging. Obi-Wan has articulation joints in the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, the waist, the hips, the knees, and the ankles. His head also moves up and down slightly and can turn 360 degrees. There are no ankle pivot joints on this figure, but even so, I feel that you'll still be able to get some nice action poses out of him. The facial sculpt is also nicely done and is a good resemblance to Ewan McGregor, the actor who portrayed Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Star Wars prequel trilogy. Paint-apps on the figure were also nicely done, with no appreciable errors to speak of, and I discovered that his uniform kilt is a combination of cloth and plastic. So let me pause here, zoom in, and I'll give you a closer look as to what Obi-Wan Kenobi looks like. Okay. All right, Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi came with 2 accessories, so let me pan down real quick and I'll show you what they are. The figure stand that you see him standing on was not included in the package and was purchased by me separately. All right, so as you can see, Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi came with 2 accessories. This is his lightsaber in both activated and deactivated forms. And just like with most of the Jedi Knight figures, you can peg the deactivated lightsaber hilt into a peg hole located near Obi-Wan's left hip. Now, maybe it's just me, but it also appears that the lightsaber blade is a deeper shade of blue than I'm accustomed to seeing. And to be honest, I like the change. I think it looks real good. Back to the figure itself. What I'll do now is a quick 360 of Obi-Wan Kenobi for you and let you see what he looks like from all sides. Okay. So overall, I'd have to say that this Obi-Wan Kenobi figure is a nice representation of his appearance in the Clone Wars TV series, and I really like it. There were no paint-app errors on this figure to speak of, and that was a refreshing change to see. The articulation joints on the figure all moved pretty well right out of packaging as well. So therefore, I think Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi should get a great recommendation. This is yet again another nice addition to your Star Wars figure collection, so pick him up if you're able to find him online for a reasonable price. Okay, so on that note, take care and stay tuned for my next review. Have a good one.